our ultimate goal is to attain nirvana, right? But you also not to forget. You see, there are many groundworks you have to build on. Yeah, the merit is very important. Merit is like, the piling. If you don't have these pilings, then the whole building will collapse. The fourth, right? A monk enjoying things in common with his virtuous companions in the holy life, right? Without making reservation, he shared with them any righteous gains that has been obtained in the righteous way, including even the mere content of his alms bowl. Okay, very nice, isn't it? Yeah. So you see, the Sangha is deserved. That's why we like to see the Buddhist monk, isn't it? Yeah. So seeing Buddhist monk is indeed a blessing. Yeah. Okay. Then next, among dwell both in public and in private, possessing in common with his companions in the holy life those virtues that are unbroken, untorn, unblemished, unmolded, freeing, praised by the wise, ungrasped, leading to concentration. Okay, so this is about the Vinayas. Okay, yeah. So, like for the Sanghas, we observe 227, 227 rules. So we have the common rules to follow. You cannot say, if living in the Sanghas community, if we have all different interpretation of the same rules, we can't live together. They will create disputes, conflicts among the Sanghas. Okay, yeah. Next, the last one, right? And among dwell both in public and private, possessing in common with companion in the holy life that views that is noble and emancipating, and leads the one who practices in accordance with it to the complete destruction of suffering. Okay, like to make it easier is to say, sometimes we have a lot of disputes, different views, okay, in our communities. Then we have to discuss, come to a consensus opinion, right? So that we Sanghas can live together peacefully, right? If we have a different view, this is one thing, right? Of course, here another view is about the practice. Okay, the practice. What is the ultimate goal for our practice is to getting rid of the self, right? Right? The practice of vipassana is to get rid of the self, right? So this is also one thing, okay? A prerequisites for awakening. Yeah, the prerequisites for the awakening. Yeah, here the emphasis of the good friend. Okay, the good friend is very important in our practice, right? If wanderers, the Buddha says, if wanderers who are members of other sects should ask you, what are the prerequisites for the development of the awakening factors? Then you should answer, right? There is a case where a monk has admirable friends, admirable people as friends, has a good friend, a good companions, and good colleagues. So this is the first prerequisites for the development of the awakening, for the awakening. So you see, Buddhism differs from other religions. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of associating with good people, right? Being a disciple of the Buddhas, right? Definitely, a Buddhist monk is your good friend, right? Definitely, seeing a Buddhist monk is the blessing, right? Yeah. So this is, I think Buddhism differs from other religions, particularly in this respect. Yeah, because the Sangha is an institution, right? It is where in the Sanghas, we practice together, we live together, right? It is lay people come into the Sangha with so much faith, so much love and devotion, right? And that can then strengthen, right? Their sadhas, right? So we're monastic living together, right? Learn together, practice together, right? For the common goal, okay? That is Nibbana. All right. So this is what I'm going to say tonight. That the seeing the Buddhist monk is indeed the blessing, because we have a very institutionalized, the body in the Sanghas, okay, that should earn the respect, from the lay people. Okay, so you come to the temple, come to see the Buddhist monk, you get the marvelous result. Okay. Okay, sadhu.
Bhante, I think I experienced maybe because we practice for some years, and then there is this concept that we feel it is not proper to think of doing good deeds as making merits. We should be aiming higher. So is this actually ego 在作祟？
那是听得太多了。
So it is. So after listening to this, we actually should really reflect back again.
Yeah. That's why the Sudi class is very important. A lot of things we hear from here and there. You see, without any solid, the backgrounds of the sutras. No doubt, our ultimate goal is to attain nirvana, right? But you also not to forget. You see, there are many groundworks you have to build on. Huh? Yeah, the merit is very important. Merit is like, the piling. If you don't have these pilings, then the whole building will collapse. Even while you are striving for nirvana, no doubt that is very good. But you don't have that solid the foundation, okay? Then you can just collapse like that. Okay.
I think in our context, being Malaysian Buddhists, we have a lot of faith. We have a lot of devotion. We respect the monastics, especially among the Buddhists, quite a bit. And to some extent, we tend to look up to the monks like as if the monks have some kind of superpower, and we tend to relate to the monastic as if they are priests. So, and for that reason, some of what you mentioned is sometimes the way it's being reciprocated is also like this, that we have to follow certain protocols and all that, so that the rules are being followed in the sense, although they are not the rules, but they actually make up the rules. So how do we correct this if there is a wrong attitude, or do we need to correct this kind of mentality that we have in the practice of over worshipping the monastic as if that they are like normal priests like other religions?
I think it's reciprocal, isn't it? Reciprocal. Sometimes we have to teach our monks also. You see, are you deserve respect from the lay people if you are not practicing well yourself? You see, so it's very reciprocal to me. Yeah. Sometimes like that, like just now I shared. You see, I will keep reminding myself, am I deserve this kind of respect from the lay people? Who am I? You see. So if you have that kind of reflection on you, I think there is this the growth in your spirituality lah. So that kind of reciprocal relationship, reminding ourselves, we have to to forget our path, right? Yeah.
So for lay people, how can we also
sometimes that's why the lay people regard the monk as a blessing. We also looking at the lay people as that also remind our practice as well, right? I think it's reciprocal. Okay.
Bhante, lately I've been seeing monks, one or two like they do the Dhutanga, but I'm not sure whether they are genuine. So how do I teach my kids? Yeah, because some come outright, So much so I only trust when we are at the temple, then we do the dana. Like wandering one,
I also don't know. I don't know, because there are so many monks. Yeah, we don't know. Maybe they are real monks. Yeah, they are real monks. They are Dhutanga monks. Yeah, and then yeah. Yeah. They only trust monks from the temple. So you can go to the monks and ask, where are you from?
Bhante, these days there's such a thing called authenticity.
Yeah.
Authentic,
Difficult because yeah. But if they were from Thai, then you can ask for this. The Thais or Thai Sudi, they call it the certificates of ordination, right? But our local monks, we don't have that that certificate. Even the certificate is not recognized. Anybody can issue that certificate, but Thai is not. Yeah. But luckily, we don't have many local monks now. So you can easily identify who are they. Yeah. Like you said, no, if they are from this temple, then you say, correct. Okay.